Oh, I know what we got here. We got here because a small group of people who had very loud voices created a scenario where bad people got rewarded and the victim got punished by the system. You know, there is always a reason for criminal behavior. Whatever. Didn't have a good upbringing, didn't have two parents in the house, didn't have one parent in. There's always a reason. You're mentally ill, that's a reason. You took drugs, that's a reason. You took alcohol, your brain is fried. Whatever it is, there's a reason. There is never an excuse for bad behavior. And when society started to make excuses for bad behavior and react to criminality based upon the excuses, it fell apart. It fell apart. You're just as dead if somebody 18 kills you or 17. You're just as dead. And if you're 17 years old and kill somebody, you don't belong with kids who are 12 in a juvenile facility. You don't belong in a different criminal justice system, but a very small group of people pushed through in New York State, for instance, raising the level of criminal responsibility. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, if you have family, if you have a mother who's 65 years old, who's walking to the grocery store, and some crazy, for no reason, hits her over the head with a steel pipe and kills her, and they're 17, that person should never be allowed to walk the street again, because society can't take a chance.
Yes, Libras are melting down. They don't want to see this. Judge Judy comes to Trump's defense over nonsense convictions, rips Alvin Bragg for not taking care of criminals. I'm going to show you the full video. When you go on this article, Judge Judy, better known as Simple Joyce Judy, came to Trump's defense over his convictions on more than 30 felony counts, calling the charges nonsense. Judge Judy joined Chris Wallace for an interview released Friday in which she blasted Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg for the resources given to the Trump trial rather than criminals. Yes, without talking much, it is important I play this video so you can see exactly what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share out this clip.
I don't think
Yes, based on the videos I've seen, she endorsed Nikki Haley when they were competing, and at a certain point she endorsed a Democrat. That is to tell you she is not a fan of Trump, but coming to Trump's defense, that is to show you the kind of system, what is going on. Take a look at this video.
Time that Judge Judy has publicly dipped her toe into politics, but earlier this month she endorsed Haley. And you might remember back in 2020, Judge Judy endorsed Democratic presidential candidate and former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg. Judge Judy says she believes Haley is the best choice for this moment, particularly given the fact that she believes former President Trump and President Biden are both too old.
Put your money where your mouth is. You got to get up off your behind, if you believe that, and travel 1,700 miles, if that's what it takes, to tell the people of New Hampshire that it's a critical time for them.
And coming up at 11 tonight, we'll have more highlights from our sit-down. We're live in Exeter, Ariel Metropolis, WMUR.
Attorney's office. I know a lot of people are wondering, whoever has this job, are they going to convict Donald Trump?
Look, that is the number one issue. We know he's investigating. And what I'll say is I was the first to announce against Cy Vance. I too have a lot of issues, which is why I decided to run. I'm the candidate in the race who has the experience with Donald Trump.
Yeah, it amazed me when I see someone that has never been a Trump supporter coming to his defense. A simple question came up to her. Oh, what do you think of Trump? Trump was a good business partner. He did a lot of good things. But when it concerns politics, she was skeptical. Because she knew Trump was not a politician. So you can understand where a lot of these people develop hatred for him, though Trump did a lot of good things which people appreciate. I don't understand why Libras are melting down when she endorsed Nikki Haley. Hmm. Libras were extremely excited, because they thought, it would be easy to, to sweep up Trump. And she never succeeded. Now, coming to defend Trump, it's something Libras never saw it coming. A lot of people are seeing what is happening. And I believe they should continue like that.
And I think, it'd be hard to argue with the fact that that'd be the most important, most high profile case. And I've seen him up front and seen the lawlessness that he can do.
And you believe it should happen?
I believe we have to hold him accountable. I haven't seen all the facts beyond the public, but I've litigated with him, and so I'm prepared to go where the facts take me once I see them. And you're right, I'm being a little careful because I don't want to prejudge. And then I get into office, and the first motion I get from the Trump team is I got to recuse myself because I prejudged the facts. But you're right. There's a lot out there in the public domain that is so troubling. And I say,
you will see exactly what happened here. This is 2021. This man was promising using this talking point to go after Trump without even having any facts. So he knew exactly why he was running, using this as a point to win elections.
Voters keep saying over and over again, we are not comfortable. And I understand why. It doesn't make you a racist to say that. And yet it's going to get at election day. It's happening in Europe right now. That proves it in Europe, and it's going to happen here in America. It happened with Brexit. It's going to happen again.